First thing she had to remember was that she was not at home. She was in the courthouse fighting something, and it wasn't death. It was worse than that. It was lying thoughts. It was lying thoughts. She had to go way back to let them know how she and Tea Cake had been with one another, so they could see she could never shoot Tea Cake out of malice. She tried to make them see how terrible it was that things were fixed so that Tea Cake couldn't come back to himself until he had got rid of that mad dog that was in him, and he couldn't get rid of the mad dog and live. He had to die to get rid of the dog, but she hadn't wanted to kill him. A man is up against a hard game when he must die to beat it. She made them see how she couldn't ever want to be rid of him. She didn't plead to anybody. She just sat there and told, and when she was through, she hushed. She had been through for some time before the judge and the lawyer and the rest seemed to know it. But she sat on in that trial chair until the lawyer told her she could come down. So then she, they found her not guilty of murder. So she was free, and the judge and everybody up there smiled with her and shook her hand. And the white women cried and stood around her like a protecting wall, and the Negroes, with heads hung down, shuffled out and away. The sun was almost down, and Janie had seen the sun rise on her troubled love, and then she had shot Tea Cake and had been in jail and had been tried for her life, and now she was free. Nothing to do with the little that was left of the day, but to visit the kind white friends who had realized her feelings and thank them. So the sun went down. Janie buried Tea Cake in Palm Beach. She knew he loved the glades, but it was too low for him to lie with water maybe washing over him with every heavy rain. Anyway, the glades and its waters had killed him. She wanted him out of the way of storms, so she had a strong vault built in the cemetery at West Palm Beach. Janie had wired to Orlando for money to put him away. Tea Cake was the son of evening sun, and nothing was too good. The undertaker did a handsome job, and Tea Cake slept royally on his white silken couch among the roses she had bought. He looked almost ready to grin. Janie bought him a brand new guitar and put it in his hands. He would be thinking up new songs to play to her when she got there. Sop and his friends had tried to hurt her, but she knew it was because they loved Tea Cake and didn't understand. So she sent Sop word, and to all the others through him. So the day of the funeral they came with shame and apology in their faces. They wanted her quick forgetfulness. So they filled up